Welcome, everyone. Tonight certainly will be a night full of imagination and possibility. I'm Matt Signeri, our Executive Director at the Harvard Innovation Labs, and I'm excited to welcome you to the 2023 President's Innovation Challenge Awards ceremony. It's great to be with so many of you here on campus in Klarman Hall and virtually all over the world. Tonight truly is our best night of the year because we get to shine a light on our amazing teams. The Harvard Innovation Labs are a hub of support for entrepreneurial leaders across all 13 Harvard schools. We're a 3-lab ecosystem for students, alumni, and life sciences ventures. The iLab is a place where you can be yourself and part of something bigger, a space focused on people who are solving big problems, a community that centers equity while taking none. Since we opened in 2011, we've worked with 4,000 plus ventures. They span dozens of industries and create change in the private, public, and nonprofit sectors. We've supported founders from 145 countries, and collectively, they've raised over $6 billion in capital. And this year, we had a record number of students participating in the iLab, more than 2,000 from across the university. We're here to create an environment where imaginations run free and zero ideas are wasted. We're trying to shift entrepreneurship from a solo sport to a team one by bringing people together and helping them support and elevate one another. The President's Innovation Challenge calls on the Harvard community to reimagine what's possible and tackle the toughest challenges facing people and our planet. It's a year-long effort to provide meaningful feedback and propel ideas and teams forward faster. Being back on this stage, I'm reminded of last year's ceremony when President Biden sent a personal note to all of our finalists. In it, he spoke of the important responsibility that this generation shoulders to create solutions that help heal the world. In my mind, the privilege of an excellent education comes with precisely that responsibility, to spend our lives making a better world for others. The teams you'll see tonight are doing just that. Among our finalists, you'll see 11 different schools from Harvard represented, and we have semifinalists from all 13 schools. It is what the Harvard Innovation Labs is all about, a true representation of the One Harvard community. The truth is many inequities still exist in the world of entrepreneurship, but we're working to build a more inclusive innovation ecosystem, one where 46% of our semifinalists were women or non-binary founders, and 70% were founders of color. That is something to truly celebrate across the university. And before we get going with the amazing pitches, I want to take a moment to congratulate all 158 semifinalists, along with the hundreds of teams that applied to this year's PIC. Another huge round of applause for all the incredible folks in our community. It's such an inspiring group that we get to see every day. They're perseverant, they're tenacious, they're taking on inefficiencies, inequities, injustices. They give us so much hope for the future. At the iLab, we're in service to them so they can be in service to society. As one of our teams put it, we're here to support all the dreams. Over the next hour, you'll hear a lot about those dreams, and you'll get a window onto the brilliance we get to see at the iLab every day. It's an incredible group, and I can't say enough about how proud we are of the teams you'll see tonight. I couldn't be more grateful to the Bertarelli Foundation and their generous support of this event and all of our winning teams. All that to say, we've got a fantastic night ahead. I'd now like to welcome to the stage our fearless leader and innovator-in-chief, Harvard University President, Larry Bacow.
Well, thank you, Matt. That's a tough act to follow. I want to say that it's wonderful to be back here with all of you. I look forward to this event every year. This is my last year as president for the President's Innovation Challenge. And I just want to say that we're lucky because you have my successor here as the next president. Claudine Gay. Stand up, Claudine. Trust me, you're going to be in very good hands. So there are a lot of people I want to thank just for making this possible. First, the iLabs, and you've heard Matt talk about them. I think the iLabs have been a wonderful addition to this university. Now, you may say, addition, wait a second. Some of us remember Harvard before the iLabs, and so this has really helped to knit our schools together in a really interesting way, provided collaboration among students, among faculty, in a whole variety of ways that could not have been really imagined when this enterprise was started. I also want to thank those of you who've worked hard to get into this room. We're very proud of each and every one of you. Our alumni presenters, thank you guys for coming back. And by the way, you are going to be them someday because we don't let you get away that easily. Your mentors, everybody who's made this possible. But especially I want to thank the Bertarelli Foundation and Ernesto Bertarelli. I suspect Ernesto is actually watching us right now, so hello, Ernesto, and I think we should give him a big round of applause. So one of the things which is really wonderful each time I come here to sort of see, to experience, is the ingenuity, the creativity, the collegiality that brings you all together, the teamwork. It's really impressive. And as Matt said, in furtherance of so many interesting good causes, opportunities, really to make the world a better place. And this is actually what is a big part of Harvard's mission. And I think you embody that very well. I suspect that all of you have learned something, learned a lot in your time to sort of get here, putting your teams together, focusing on the work that has to be done to get something launched successfully. And I was trying to think sort of how I would describe this because I've never done what you've done. Done a few other things, but I've never done what you've done. One of the things, though, that I have done is that I've run a bunch of marathons. All right. Now, there's an old saying by the way, everybody else who's run a marathon, put your hand up, I'm sure. Okay. So you guys know from what I'm going to tell you. There are two halves to a marathon. There's the first 20 miles, and there's the last 6. Everybody agree? Yeah, we all know that. And then something interesting happens to you when you reach mile 24. Everything hurts. You've never been so tired in your life. You actually want to stop. And in fact, if somebody told you, keep running until we tell you to stop, you just quit then. But what keeps you going is knowing that you only got 2 miles to go, that you didn't work this hard to give up at that point. And it's sheer will, sheer determination, and force of spirit that gets you through the last few miles. And I think when you take on the kind of challenge that each of you have, it's the last 6 miles is the second half, and it's the last 2 miles that actually get you over the finish line. So there's another saying that I learned a long time ago. Every venture, every deal has to look like it's going to fail 2 or 3 times before it succeeds. And that's when the really hard work gets started. So I want to say to all of you who are here, to all of you who are out in the audience to sort of help support our intrepid entrepreneurs, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here along with you. And next year, I'll be watching on Zoom when you do this, Claudine. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, President Bacow. We're grateful for your long-standing leadership and enduring commitment to innovation and entrepreneurship at Harvard. As Larry said, it's also fantastic to have President-elect Gay here with us. She's been a stalwart champion of the iLab, a long-standing member of our advisory board. And I think back to your December announcement, you spoke movingly about how the president is, one of their focus areas is harnessing the power of ideas and supporting the people who pursue them, which I think is a beautiful encapsulation of what we're here to do tonight. So here's what's in store for the next hour. You're going to hear about our ventures across 5 tracks. The first 3 feature our student teams, and the latter 2 are for alumni and affiliates. We'll welcome an alumni founder and former PIC winner to the stage to announce each track, and then our incredible teams will each give 5-minute or five one-minute pitches from the stage. They made it through stiff competition and multiple rounds of judging just to get here. We'll then announce the $25,000 award winner, followed by the $75,000 award winner, all made possible by a generous gift from the Bertarelli Foundation. And in addition to those 5 main tracks, midway through the program, we'll highlight our Ingenuity Award winners, a 6th category of prizes that honor early-stage student ventures. They'll be awarded a total of $15,000 and help them take their ideas to the next level. One last note before we get going, show our team's love on social media. The hashtag is PIC2023. All right, let's get going, and please welcome our first alumni presenter to the stage.
Hi, I'm Omalara Fatarigan, founder and CEO of Thrive, a venture that uses technology to help governments create budgets that center equity and economic mobility for everyone. Now, much of Thrive was born from my own frustrations in leading a government agency to better outcomes. I was deputy director of DC's Juvenile Justice Agency, which meant that I was 2 steps down from the mayor. After conducting an internal assessment, I found that our agency's investments were linked to rising rearrest rates. How did that happen? Long story short, we were investing in programs that did not work. But when we shifted resource allocation, that's when recidivism declined and young people were able to reach their full potential. The iLab helped me scale the work I did in government through technology. I learned how to build a software prototype at low cost, test it, and then when we finally sold our product, it went for 7 times more than what it cost to build it. Today, we're working from coast to coast, serving school districts here in Massachusetts and also in California. More than 50,000 students have benefited from their school systems making better spending decisions. I am so grateful for the iLab. Literally, none of this would have been possible without the folks in this room. Thank you so much. The social impact track is open to teams that want to make our planet safer, more equitable, sustainable, and beautiful. The critical issues that they address include social equity, the depletion of finite resources, helping artists and cultural traditions thrive, and more. Subcategories include but are not limited to arts, education, the environment, economic development, food, and sustainable agriculture. Here are our teams.
Eating disorders are the most fatal mental illnesses for adolescents in the US, with a mortality rate that is 12 times greater than that of any other mental illness. 13% of youth in America will develop an eating disorder by the age of 20, which translates to millions of adolescents at risk of developing severe health complications, including sudden death. Currently, the leading solution is treatment, but treatment delivery is severely flawed for 3 reasons. It's expensive, it's difficult to access, and it has incredibly high relapse rates. Hi, my name is Amanda, and I am the co-founder of Body Empowerment Project. Our solution is centered in proactive eating disorder prevention rather than retroactive treatment. Through our weekly educational workshop series, we empower at-risk adolescents with the tools to live healthfully and confidently in their bodies. A formal research study has demonstrated a clinically significant reduction in eating disorder risk in our participants. And what this means is that we are transforming health outcomes, both at lower cost and at scale, for adolescents in the US. So I encourage you to come say hi later this evening and join our team. Thank you.
Across the US, there are over 22 million government workers at the federal, state, and local level. They administer our elections, they protect our children, they pave our roads. And all too often, they are stuck, reinventing the wheel, when practical solutions live just a few doors, departments, or localities away. Our team of joint degree students at HBS and HKS have spent the past decade working with and for these agencies. And in service of public servants everywhere, we co-founded Civic Roundtable, the collaboration platform for government. Our product is like Reddit meets LinkedIn, designed to power communities of practice that tackle public problems, like administering free and fair elections and rehousing veterans experiencing homelessness. In our first year, we have reached over 1,000 users and over 1 million in revenue, and we are only just scratching the surface of communities that our users are asking us to build. Tonight, we're recruiting teammates to lead our engineering and marketing efforts. Together, we can strengthen public institutions by empowering public servants, and that is the power of Civic Roundtable. Thank you.
Arif designed a magnetic button shirt so that his disabled friend can wear the school uniform with just one hand. Rupa designed a solar-powered fan for her dad's helmet so that he can travel comfortably under hot sun. Both Arif and Rupa are middle school students in our program. I am Ishwar Bandi, and I represent Ingenuity Foundation. Our nonprofit nurtures problem-solving capacity so that students like Arif and Rupa are not only able to succeed in the workforce, but also in the real world. So far, we have worked with more than 300,000 students from public schools and worked with 4 state governments, helping them build better programs and bring systemic change. If you, like us, believe that students today should not be learning the same things in the same way we had learned 25 years ago, reach out to us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ted Obi, and I'm the co-founder of MelaninDoc. MelaninDoc is a nonprofit organization with the goal of diversifying the healthcare workforce. Did you know that the percentage of black men in medicine has actually gotten worse? In a study published by the New England Journal of Medicine, the percentage of black men in medicine was 3.1% in 1978, and it's now 2.9% in 2019. You do the math, that's 40 years, and it's actually getting worse. At MelaninDoc, we're reversing that trend. We've boosted black male acceptance rates by 27% over the national average, and we're just getting started. So how do we do this? We offer one-to-one mentorship to address the problem of information asymmetry. We help relieve financial distress by providing scholarship opportunities. And we address imposter syndrome by having peer groups. At MelaninDoc, we are creating a world where our doctors are more representative of our society and where minority pre-medical students have the support and resources to become successful clinicians and care for the most vulnerable populations. We're hoping to raise $1 million over the course of 4 years to triple the amount of students that we could serve. If you're interested in our mission, diversifying the healthcare workforce, find me after. Thank you.
In this iPhone alone, there are 30 minerals every time you call your mom. In an electric vehicle, that number is significantly higher. In order to electrify every car in this world, our metal supply chain needs to grow by more than 30 times by the time I have a child. For every 1 gram of copper we pull out of the ground, 99 grams actually ends up as waste. But not just any waste. We have found that this waste contains the chemical properties which allows it to store and capture carbon dioxide forever. And if you put all this copper waste in the world together, that covers the entire city of Manhattan at the height of the One World Trade Center. So my name is Melissa Zhang, and I am the co-founder of RockFix. We are a team of mining engineers, chemists, geologists, and policymakers who are building a patent-pending technology that captures and stores carbon dioxide, greenhouse gases, into mine waste. I am the daughter of a geologist and the granddaughter of many generations of blue-collar workers. I personally believe that it is vital that we bring these frontline workers to the core of the climate solution. Over the past year, Bill Gates has funded our research and development, and now we have early partners. We are ready to scale. We're excited to raise our pre-seed and double our team. If you would also like to make true the promises we made to our grandchildren in reaching net zero, come join us or talk to me at melissa@rockfix.co. Thank you.
This is so exciting. The $25,000 winner is MelaninDoc. And the $75,000 winner is RockFix.
Huge congratulations to Melissa and the RockFix team. How are you feeling right now?
Speechless.
What comes next for RockFix?
Well, I need to feed myself when I work full-time on this literally 3 weeks from now. So we're so excited to hire a geochemist, process engineer, and we just want to get the work done. So thank you for this opportunity to propel our work, truly.
Hi, my name is Nikki Okra, and I'm the founder and CEO of Shaku Foods. By developing groundbreaking technology to source from African farmers, Shaku Foods creates snacks that are not only better for consumers, but better for the African farmers we source from. This business was born out of a problem that faces my home country of Ghana, but also several African countries. We produce 62% of the world's plantain supply, yet experience 40% in crop loss due to fragmentations and inefficiency in off-taking. This results in $6 billion lost in farming communities. And so we had considerable traction in 2020-21 when we were coming out of the iLab. We had a finished plantain snack brand that we're able to sell into a B2B customer of Facebook, which was able to generate 100% revenue increases in our farmers. And armed with great advisors, I moved back to Ghana to scale the business. What I found was that food supply chains were transformed, and we need to double down on our investments in farmers. As a result, we used AI and ML to create crop mapping technology that estimates the post-harvest crop yields of these farmers, which reduced crop loss from 40% to 0% and is increasing tree crop value chains. All of the progress that we're making with hundreds of farmers in the Ashanti region of Ghana, with plans to scale to over 1 million farmers in Africa, would not have been possible without the support of the iLab and the great advisors that we've been working with and mentors that I work with at Harvard Business School. It also wouldn't be possible without my family, who is here today. My cousin Emefa and Auntie Nana from Ghana, and my mom. And certainly not without winning the Open Track Prize when I was in 2021 when I was a student. The Open Track recognizes that great ideas can transcend categories and may include commercial enterprises, including both business to consumer and business to business models. Greater economic opportunity also requires improvements in connectivity, infrastructure, and resource optimization. Subcategories include, but are not limited to, sports, technology, security, consumer products, food and beverage, and virtual and augmented reality applications.
Hey everyone, my name is Jeff Chung and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Buildily. Buildily is an end-to-end platform for home building. Now we're all aware of the growing housing shortage that we face here. The most recent estimate showed that we're short 6.5 million homes just here in the US. And in places like California, over 80% of families can't afford a single family home. The problem is that building a home right now is incredibly complicated. You have a separate lender, architect, engineer, contractor, and because all of that coordination is still being done manually, the process is extremely slow and expensive. At Buildly, we're combining all of these services into a single platform to make building a home seamless. We've already secured dozens of projects and hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue. But most importantly, we are putting the power of home building in the hands of everyday people. And so we invite you to join us on our mission in creating a world where everyone has a home to live in and anyone can build a home with just the click of a button. Thank you.
US businesses lose billions of dollars every year to churn because they're unable to capture what their customers are saying and take timely action on it. Customer success teams are at the forefront of building customer relationships and are key to reducing churn and driving expansion. But these teams are overworked and they struggle to scale. Back-to-back customer calls followed by administrative repetitive tasks rob them of their time, attention, and even accountability. And despite sitting closest to the customer, they lack the right tools to champion the voice of customer and relay it back into the organization. Deep Insights is an AI-powered meeting intelligence platform that empowers customer success to proactively tackle churn, grow revenues, and help build better products. Using AI, Deep Insights converts customer calls into actionable product and business insights, saving reps up to 50% time and providing instant visibility into customer risks and opportunities, reducing the time to action from weeks to minutes. I'm Ira Jain. I'm the founder and CEO of Deep Insights. My passion for building customer-centric products and my deep expertise in building conversational AI at Google led me to found Deep Insights. We have launched our beta, processed over 10,000 meeting minutes, and have landed 5 pilot customers. We're raising our pre-seed right now, and tonight I'm looking for introductions to potential customers and investors. So I invite you to join me in our mission to harness the power of AI to take customer obsession to the next level. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Matt, and my co-founder Haile and I are sophomores at Harvard College, and we're building Nigeria's leading financial comparison platform, Oban. Every year, 45 million people take microloans in Nigeria, and these loans range from 15% to 35% each month, which is over 500% a year. And this is absolutely debilitating to families, students, small business owners who want this capital to fulfill their dreams. Every day, thousands of people use our financial comparison platform in order to guarantee their best rates and empower their data in order to find the best provider that fits their needs. But more than just financial comparison, we provide a suite of financial products from financial education programs to credit portability tools, helping our customers build a bulletproof financial future. Haile and I and our team of unicorn founders and investors are super excited to continue on our journey, and we are so excited and grateful to have the support of the Harvard community and the PIC. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I am Rohan, the founder of Penguin.ai. We give marketers generative AI tools to generate and deploy stunning visual assets 10x faster and cheaper than a marketing agency. Since putting our product into the hands of customers about 3 weeks ago, we have landed 4 enterprise pilots, including a paid contract with Kraft Heinz. Kraft took a chance on us, an untested startup, because they can't generate enough content fast enough. Their last metaverse campaign took 3 months from idea to launch because of bottlenecks with working with their agency and in the workflow and deployment processes. Penguin.ai solves this by streamlining content generation and approval workflows so marketers can go from idea to launch like this. We believe we are the right team to solve this. My co-founder and I have launched enterprise-grade AI products across Google and Microsoft. We're tackling a large $8 billion opportunity, starting with 40,000 CPG brands. If you're passionate about democratizing creativity within the workplace and within the marketing world, please find me after. I'd love to chat. We are Penguin.ai. Thank you.
According to a report by McKinsey, average knowledge worker spends more than 20% of their work hours searching and organizing information. Every year, thousands and millions of dollars are lost per person, with billions and trillions of dollars across multiple industries. But all current knowledge management systems do not work well. They don't scale well as the organization grows, creating siloed data problems, and they're also slow to retrieving needed information and also very cumbersome to add new entries. But not all hope is lost. The new AI technology called large language models have shown tremendous improvement in productivity in knowledge workers. Hi, my name is Glenn. I'm co-founder and CEO of Stochastic. We're revolutionizing the knowledge retrieval and workflow in enterprises through a software solution called XMagic. XMagic enables businesses to build their own models, customize them, and deploy them as AI assistants. Think of having your own private ChatGPT, but only better. If you'd like to learn more about how it's better, please come find me after the event or reach out to me. Thank you.
Okay, now for the fun part. The $25,000 prize winner for the student open track is Stochastic. And now, for the $75,000 Student Open Track Prize winner, Penguin.ai.
So Rohan, tell us what this $75,000 funding does for Penguin.
It'll help us make our customers happier. That's all that matters. But very concretely, we're going to hire more engineers, build a greater product, and make sure we can listen to our customers closely. That's our mission. And it allows us to also figure out more ways that we can leverage AI so that everyone can feel as creative and as empowered as possible so that they can move quicker and they can just do more. So we're figuring it out, but we'll get there.
Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Michael Martin, HBS 2015, and the founder and CEO of RapidSOS. We were one of the first companies to take full advantage of this incredible ecosystem that we see here today around innovation and entrepreneurship at Harvard, an ecosystem that propelled us on our mission to partner with 911 to transform the foundational infrastructure behind 911 and emergency response globally. An ecosystem that propelled us on this mission to ultimately link over 500 million devices to over 15,000 first responder agencies. Since receiving the Innovation Challenge back in 2015, we've raised over $250 million. But more importantly, we've now tipped over supporting 500 million emergencies globally, with over with thousands of stories of lives saved. So it is such an honor to be back here tonight and to witness the power of this ecosystem, which makes me super excited to present the Student Health and Life Sciences track. The Health and Life Sciences track is open to any team improving the efficacy of healthcare services, including therapeutics, devices, health systems, health IT, and data analytics. Projects may address a wide range of issues, from improving access to care to realizing the potential of personalized therapies.
Hi everyone, I'm Nazgul Tavabi, co-founder of BonePixel. 1 in 3 individuals suffer from joint pain. This means you probably know someone very close to you who's suffering from it. Unfortunately and surprisingly, the tools that are currently used in orthopedics for diagnosis and treatment planning are the same tools used 50 years ago, lacking sufficient quantitative and objective measures, leaving everything to surgeons' experience and trial and error. This could lead to inferior treatment outcome and the need for revision surgeries. What if there was a way that we could combine the expertise of surgeons with the power of AI to improve the care of joint disorders? BonePixel makes that dream into a reality. We extract detailed information from medical images of patients to highlight the abnormalities, the aspects of the abnormalities that are not apparent based on the tools that are currently available, and compare them with other patients with similar problems to make the best recommendations to the orthopedic care team. We have tested our product in Boston Children's Hospital and have shown that it makes significant clinical difference, especially in complex cases. Come join us in changing the care of joint disorders with the help of big data and AI. Thank you.
For decades, people have been treating cancer the same way, giving toxic drugs and radiation to patients, trying to kill the cancer before the treatment kills the patient. But what if we could develop a way to teach patients' immune systems to fight cancer directly? Our immune system works hard every day to protect us from foreign invaders, including normal cells that go rogue and become cancerous. However, cancer is great at hiding from the immune system. To level the playing field, Doravac is making treatments using billions of tiny biological wanted posters that help to teach patients' immune systems to recognize and destroy cancer cells throughout the body. My co-founder Claire and her team at the Wyss Institute have tested this in mice and impressively cured 80% of them. At Doravac, we believe the secret weapon to fighting the deadliest cancers in the world already lives within us. Join us in helping patients unleash their immune systems.
We will all age. By the time we reach 75 years, 80% of us will suffer from urinary incontinence. My name's Helena Franco, and throughout my medical practice as a doctor, I've seen the devastating impact incontinence has on quality of life. Despite 40 million Americans suffering from incontinence, the current solutions are ineffective with significant side effects, including medication increasing dementia risk. InConfidence and our full-stack solution is ready to disrupt the market to give control back to our patients. Our smart patch worn on the ankle modulates the intercommunication between the bladder and brain to restore the normal function and return quality of life. Our functional prototype is easily applied, discreet, and comfortable. Through digital biomarkers and artificial intelligence, and interfacing directly with clinicians, we revolutionize management through personalized control and allowing for acute symptom care when patients need it the most. We all have someone dear to us who suffers from this chronic syndrome, perhaps suffering in silence. Let's give confidence back to those with incontinence.
Did you know that anemia affects over 1 billion people in the world, leading to the death of 1 child every 6 hours? Well, this massive global health burden demands urgent action, and that's where Kictor comes in. This breakthrough edible gel provides a unique combination of essential micronutrients to prevent anemia with a clinical effectiveness rate of over 90%. And the best part? It's delicious. But we didn't stop there. For every box that we sell, we donate Kictor to families in developing countries by partnering with nonprofit organizations. But beyond the gel, our company has also formulated nutritious lunchboxes by using only local suppliers to boost the economy and promote nutrition education in at-risk communities. I'm Alan Espinosa, co-founder of Kicter, and I invite you to join us in our venture to combat malnutrition. Thank you.
My name is Tess Coy. I'm an OBGYN CEO and co-founder of Perry Peach. I've delivered hundreds of babies and can confirm that over 90% of first-time birthing people tear when they deliver. And some of these tears are severe, ripping through pelvic floor muscles and the anal sphincter. Not only are patients suffering, but hospitals are losing money for these severe tears. And multiple randomized control studies have already shown that the simple use of a warm compress reduces the risk of a severe tear by 50%. But warm compresses are rarely used because current methods are tedious and can cause burns. That's why I created Perry Peach, the first warm compress designed specifically for birth, giving providers an evidence-based tool to protect the pelvic floor of their patients. Our next goal is to raise $250,000 to manufacture our first round of peaches, helping minimize the unnecessary pain of in postpartum and help the whole family get off to a better start.
And the winner of the $25,000 Health and Life Sciences Award is BonePixel. And the winner of the $75,000 Health and Life Sciences Award is InConfidence.
Tell us what this means for the InConfidence team.
Oh, this is so exciting for the InConfidence team. We're really thankful for the prize, and it's going to help steer our clinical trials to take InConfidence further. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. At the Harvard Innovation Labs, we believe that pursuing dreams starts with nurturing ideas, big and small, especially when those ideas have potential for enormous impact, like the ventures we selected to receive Ingenuity Awards. Across 10 finalists and tonight's 4 winners, we're awarding $15,000 in funding for the truly innovative work they're leading. Awards were given in 4 categories: climate and sustainability, health and wellness, social impact, and equity, diversity, inclusion, and belonging. Let's hear from our 4 incredible Ingenuity Award winners.
What's an idea? An idea is a spark of inspiration, a little fire that sets your soul alight. It can start off small and strikingly simple, but given enough room and time to grow, it can transform into anything. A new invention, a creative movement, or even a catalyst for social progress. What's my idea? Braiding was invented 5,000 years ago, and at the time it was a manual hours-long process. In 5,000 years, nothing has changed. It takes hours to get your hair braided. And each year, 8 billion hours are spent braiding hair, representing a phenomenal waste of time for people, predominantly black women, who get their hair braided. It's also expensive, costing hundreds of dollars every 8 weeks, inconsistent and painful. That's why we're building Halo, an automated hair braider that saves time. You start the braid, Halo finishes it, and braiding time is reduced from hours to minutes, making braiding truly painless.
I think all ideas change the world in some way. At its core, an idea is just a chunk of thoughts, but really it's a new combination of things that have never existed before. And there's a beauty in that. But this beauty is a pre-filled syringe, and I have brought you here to the port of San Diego because every year, 7 billion of these syringes get shipped in containers like those and delivered all over the world. They contain saline, heparin, vaccines, and other fluids critical to a public health worker's toolbox. But the problem is that these are really expensive to ship because this plunger sticks all the way out and wastes a ton of space in packaging. Our solution is the Pacto syringe, where we nest the plunger rod on the side of the syringe, saving 40% of the packaging volume for the same dosage of medication. This means that we can ship more doses of medication to the people and places that need them the most. I mean, look at this difference in size. We're gonna ship so many more. I'm excited. Can you tell?
Hi, I'm Abhishek Desai. For me, an idea is something which pushes the boundaries of our human condition in a sustainable and equitable manner. I'm a 4th generation aqua farmer and experience global warming in its physical form on a daily basis. While studying landscape architecture at Harvard, we figured that seaweed farming not only provides economic opportunities for farmers, but also has higher carbon sequestration capacities. Also, a quick internet search will tell you that the fashion industry is responsible for 10% of the total global carbon emissions. Linking these concerns and ideas together, we founded S.A.L.Tech initiative, which aims to produce clothes made up of seaweed fibers. Along with the environmental benefits, seaweed fabric is an excellent option as it has high sweat-wicking capacities, and it also retains some nutrients from the plant that a human skin can directly absorb. We believe at S.A.L.Tech, seaweed is the answer for addressing climate change without giving up the comfort and destroying the natural landscapes. Thank you.
What is an idea? An idea is a pathway between the status quo and a better future. Ideas are built in community, where shared experiences reveal the most pressing issues affecting disadvantaged and underserved people. And what's my idea? My idea is to build a pathway for students with visual dyslexia and minor visual impairments who have additional barriers to online learning. We've developed digital glasses, which is a web plugin that gives students the autonomy to adapt any website to their unique needs. Students need these tools to have a fair chance to succeed academically. And we're a team of passionate educators working to ensure equitable and inclusive education. Thank you.
We're excited to welcome all 4 Ingenuity Award winners to the stage. It's an incredible group and a testament to the amazing ingenuity and insight of some of our early stage teams. First, I'd love to welcome Yinka Ogunbi from Halo Braid. Congratulations. Next, we'll bring to the stage Robert Halverson and Ryan Steinbaugh from Pacto Medical. Congrats. Congratulations. Third up is Abhishek Desai from S.A.L.Tech. Congratulations. And our 4th and final Ingenuity Award winner is Kia Huggan from Webquity. Another round of applause for all 4 Ingenuity Award winners.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tara Pillai, Director of Alumni Programs and Engagement. The teams in the next 2 tracks are part of LaunchLab X Geo program, the Paliuka Harvard Life Lab, and the Blavatnik Harvard Life Lab Longwood. They are exemplary members of our community who have shown passion, determination, and humanness in building transformative and disruptive ventures. I'm very proud of their contribution to the Harvard Innovation Labs ecosystem. To introduce the next 2 tracks, I'd like to welcome 2 alumni who've been integral to the Harvard Innovation Labs community. The first is Rebecca Kirsch, the founder of TangApp. TangApp allows Filipino workers in the United States to easily and affordably send money home. Because 50% of adults on the receiving end do not have bank accounts, TangApp is creating financial inclusion and transforming the lives of thousands of Filipinos. Our other guest is Nicole Black, former co-founder and CEO of Beacon Bio. Beacon Bio created 3D printable material to repair human tissues, starting with a device for the eardrum called phonograph. The phonograph device aims to improve patient outcomes, reduce risks, and improve accessibility of eardrum repair procedures. Beacon Bio was acquired in 2021 by Desktop Metal, a 3D printing company whose portfolio includes biofabrication solutions for personalized medicine. Please welcome Rebecca and Nicole.
Hey everyone, and hey Rebecca, how's it going? It's been a minute since we graduated Harvard in 2020.
Hi Nicole, it is so good to be here on the stage with you. I mean, yeah, the last time we were here was on screens, so a bit different.
Yeah, it's really truly amazing to be here in person with you all. So how is everyone feeling? And, you know, I am personally just so excited seeing all of these amazing ideas and seeing even more that are coming up soon. It's truly going to be so much fun.
It is. It's so exciting to be among extraordinary founders and brilliant work here, but also, you know, take a step back. We both build pandemic ventures. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind over the past couple years. And as you know, there are unique challenges that we face as women in tech.
Yeah, I mean, I know you have plenty of stories, Nicole. Any that you can share with us?
Yeah, I mean, just one example being, you know, how much people typically care about what you're wearing more than what you say. And so in that respect, you know, the pandemic was actually a good equalizer because people, you know, stopped wondering, am I going to wear a dress to a pitch or a meeting or not? And started caring more about what I was actually saying. There were a lot of challenges in the pandemic too, especially around building a team culture though.
Yeah, I mean, ditching the heels was great. Wearing yoga leggings for 2 years was great. And it was really nice behind a screen that people truly focused on the work and the innovation. I 100% agree.
Yeah, and speaking of innovation, all of the amazing things that you are doing with the Tang app, you know, a lot of people say that a startup is more of a marathon than a sprint. You know, what would you say to that?
It's funny you say that. I often feel like I'm sprinting multiple marathons. But yeah, it brings up an interesting thought. So I'll talk about that.
While you talk about that, I am going to sprint off stage and then I'll be back in a bit. Congratulations to you all and looking forward to hearing it.
Thank you, Nicole. It is so amazing to be back here. And the thought that Nicole sparked in me is, what is your limit? It's actually a question that I want all of you to think about. We're at Harvard, we're all here to work. So think about that question, I'll come back to it in a moment. And 3 years ago, I actually started Tang at the Harvard iLab. And Tang, in a nutshell, is the international Venmo for the 1.5 billion unbanked globally. And we're starting with the Philippines. So that means you can download Tang in the US today. You can send money easily, quickly, cheaply to the Philippines. And the receiver can use the same app to pay bills peer-to-peer and in-store. And our vision is simply that sending money should be as easy as texting, regardless of where you live and what you earn. And so back to that question, what is your limit? When I came into the Harvard iLab with the idea for Tang, I was so excited. I was really passionate for this problem. I knew I was the right person to solve it, but I was also terrified. I had no idea what I was doing, if I'm very honest. And what the amazing iLab staff and the incredible founders that I met there really taught me regarding that question, what is your limit, is that your limit is what you make it. You decide what your limitations are. And so as a woman of color, I have often let the limitations around me constrain me a lot. And a lot of these are societal. I do want to be very real about that. There are injustices that are painful and unfair, and that's not okay. And I know everyone here is working hard to change that. But on the positive side, there's also a lot of power in deciding yourself how much you decide those limitations can do to you and how much they can constrain you. And so to give an example, as a founder, every day I work on breaking down limitations. Last year, less than 2% in venture capital funding went to female founders. Even less than that went to people of color. Again, this is not okay. And I really believe and know every single person in this room is caring to change that and is working hard on that. I'm very proud to say that since we were one of the winners in the President's Innovation Challenge a few years ago, I just really started to see that this statistic was very much paralyzing me. I gave it much more power than it needed to be, and I really let it limit me. And so in learning everything I got to from the amazing founders around me in the community, I realized that is not my reality. I can give that number as much power as I want, or I can get to work, and I know what I'm building is going to have a lot of impact. Since being one of the winners 3 years ago, we have raised $4 million to date in venture capital funding, including some of the world-renowned venture capitals on our cap table. And in the last year, we've grown 25x in volume on the app. So so I very much know, together with these incredible founders, that I am right where I belong. And no one else can decide that except for me. And I'm really, really grateful, and I want to do an amazing shout out to especially the Harvard iLab and this whole community for helping me realize that. Thank you. So on that note, I'm giving you all homework. I mean, we're kind of all back at school tonight, right? So one, I want you all to think about what limitations do you set on other people? And I want you to think about and check your bias. We all have it, and I need you all to do the work. Make it better. Make this a better place. And the second thing is think about what your own limitations are. And so on that note, it's my pleasure that I get to introduce the Limitless finalists in the Alumni and Affiliates Open Track.
Mining can help save the world. Sounds crazy, but I'm not. Arturo and I founded Mineral Forecast. Climate change has set the world on fire. And to fight back, we urgently need a greener economy. We need more electric vehicles, batteries, renewables. Hence, we need 4 times more of the critical metals we're producing today, like copper, lithium, cobalt, to build that greener economy. But finding a mine, it's really challenging. Only 3% of the drillings that we make to find them are successful. Now imagine you could have the superpower of seeing through the underground and see those resources. Awesome, right? Well, in Mineral Forecast, we're helping exploration teams to have that superpower. By using AI over the data they are generating, our customers have increased their rate successes to 3 times compared to the average. Democratizing this technology is a must. If you're interested in this, please reach out. We need to find those critical metals faster so we can save the world from climate change. Thank you.
I quit. This is the email that I have received from Sarah just 3 months after she had joined, and she was one of our top new hires. I was shocked and asked her why did she quit. She mentioned that she did not feel supported by her manager and she did not have visibility into how she can grow within our company. As a former CEO of a 1,500 people hospitality company, I was losing 600 people every single year. It sapped our morale and it was costing us $1.3 million every year. I'm Alexandra Copos de Prada and I'm founder and CEO of Moonstar.ai. I'm solving my own pain point of engaging, developing, and retaining our workforce with us for longer. And our clients and 8,000 users are seeing the impact. We have reduced employee attrition for our clients by 25%, and we have helped them increase their sales by as much as 14%, while a vast majority of our users mention that they feel positively connected at work. So at Moonstar, we're trying to make it easy and highly cost-effective for companies to invest in their workforce, so people like Sarah can actually thrive in your company for longer. We are building our board of advisors, and we are hiring across sales, marketing, and our tech team, so please do come say hi. We are Moonstar.ai. Thank you.
$92% of medical data is recorded via pen and paper in emerging markets. This paper is often lost, never updated, and leads to late diagnosis and irregular monitoring of a patient's health. The result, 15 million chronic disease patients lose their life every single year. I am Fiza Shaukat, the CEO and co-founder for PatientFirst.ai. Our solution is a smart health card that digitizes and stores all your medical records in one place, and then provides personalized care through AI to these patients. For physicians, we provide them a DigiPen technology that allows them to capture data without any change in behavior. Our team of engineers, public health, and government leaders have faced this issue firsthand, which makes us passionate to solve this problem. Since our launch, we have thousands of patients that have been impacted by now carrying their health records on this smart digital health card, no matter where they go. So join us to keeping patients first. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rafal, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Sotter Skin. So Sotter Skin started from a desire to help eczema sufferers. My wife, my daughter suffer from eczema. Eczema is a serious problem. 30 million Americans suffer from eczema. 1 in 10 people globally will develop eczema in their lifetime. Despite how common it is, most the current treatment fall short. Steroids come with side effects, and in longer run, they make your skin worse. Newer biologics are extremely expensive and inaccessible to most eczema sufferers. It's time for something better. Sotter Skin is the first and only non-prescription treatment that is safe, affordable, and proven to provide long-lasting relief for eczema sufferers. We launch several products. You can buy them on our website, sotterskin.com. We're also working with dermatology clinics and with larger companies on technology co-development and licensing. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Debbie Dickinson, the co-founder and CEO of Thermaband. Half the global population will experience menopause with crippling symptoms that last decades and affect our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. For the 40 million women in the US experiencing debilitating hot flashes and night sweats, which significantly impair our quality of life and economic outcomes, with an $810 billion effect on healthcare costs and productivity loss, my daughter, co-founder, and I have collaborated with scientists, menopausal experts, and a community of women to create the Thermaband Zone. The Zone is the only wearable that offers preemptive hot flash relief using proprietary technology and actionable biometric insights through our connected app for symptom management. Our early adopters have experienced a significant reduction in hot flash intervention, and the Zone offers comfort, control, and community as it elevates our standard of care and improves the lives of women. We are currently raising our seed round and welcome conversations regarding our solution and our investment opportunity. Thank you.
Let's give it up for these 5 ventures. The $25,000 award for the Alumni and Affiliates Open Track goes to Thermaband. And the $75,000 award for the Alumni and Affiliates Open Track goes to PatientFirst.ai.
So tell us how you're feeling right now.
Super excited with my team right over there, hooting for me, and along with all the high-lab staff members, really excited. And just hoping this 75,000 award can help us scale to around 100,000 patients in the next year and a half as we scale globally. So really excited for the impact that we are going to create with this. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you all again. And I am so excited to be here. And my name, again, is Nicole Black. I was the co-founder and CEO of Beacon Bio, which was part of the Harvard iLab in 2020 and 2021, really helped to accelerate our success. And Beacon Bio is innovating novel tissue grafts, starting with a device called phonograph for chronic eardrum repair. About 10 years ago, 2 pressure cooker bombs detonated about 14 seconds apart near the finish line of the Boston Marathon race. But what many of you may not know is that actually one of the most common injuries from this event was chronic eardrum perforations. Eardrum perforations are common, with about 30 million of them occurring worldwide each year from reasons including blast injuries, traumatic injuries, and ear infections. And your eardrum is actually a very complicated tissue. It has a circular and radial collagen structure inside of it that lets you hear well at both low and high frequencies. Unfortunately, all of the current graft materials that are available do not have this structure in them, and so patients often suffer from poor healing and hearing outcomes. As part of my PhD in Harvard Seas, the Wyss Institute, and in collaboration with Mass Eye and Ear, we developed a novel material that not only can be 3D printed to match the architecture of the eardrum and other complex tissues, but can actually guide cells to elongate along this print path and deposit collagen and other extracellular matrix proteins, remodeling it into tissues that look like that print path. And so we were very excited to be developing the phonograph device with this technology. In 2021, we were acquired by Desktop Metal, and so currently I'm serving as the Vice President of Biomaterials and Innovation in Desktop Health. And thank you. And solving healthcare challenges is not easy. It's actually a challenging feat, and the incredible adventures you're going to hear from shortly I really hope are going to inspire you all to have the guts and the heart to tackle these very challenging problems. And so I'm very excited to be introducing the Health and Life Sciences track for alumni and affiliates, which includes ventures in the Launch Lab XGeo, the Paliuka Harvard Life Lab, and the Blavatnik Life Lab in Longwood as well. And these companies are all innovating products in medicine, and including services and devices and therapeutics. And so I'm really excited to hear from all of these teams, and I hope that you are all as well. So please help me welcome them.
Genes are the books in the library. RNA make up the chapters, and proteins are the words on the page, capturing biological reality. I'm Laura Kelly, and here with my co-founder, Dr. Hannah Peterson, represent Aperture Bio. Leveraging improvements greater than 100x in speed and sensitivity, Aperture analyzes proteins in whole cells in near real time, mapping immune interactions in a manner not previously possible. We're starting with overcoming resistance to cancer therapy and expanding into immunology and regenerative medicine. We are thrilled to be here tonight and welcome the chance to discuss collaborations with any of you.
Hi, I'm Miriam, CEO and co-founder of Braid.ai. As a former psychiatry patient, I experienced all the limitations of psychiatry field, outdated psychiatry field. And I ended up having treatment-resistant depression, meaning there is no medication that may help me. Meanwhile, pharma companies failing 99% of the clinical trials in psychiatry, leaving patients like me without any options. Equipped with 2 master's degrees in applied mathematics and psychology, with 10 years of experience in tech, and having amazing co-founder, serial entrepreneur, Ivan Mishanin, by my side, we developed Brainify AI to help pharma companies to develop and deliver novel and effective antidepressants. Using our machine learning platform, we analyze electroencephalography, brainwave activity, to predict treatment outcome before treatment begins. We can identify placebo responders, placebo non-responders, and those who will benefit the most from the novel therapies. This can increase the likelihood of success of the clinical trials by 80%. Moreover, Brainify not only introduces new drugs to the market, but it makes a huge step towards precision psychiatry, where a patient can be assigned for the right treatment during the first visit based on, finally, biological evidence. Join us, and let's fight depression pandemic together.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pierre, and I'm co-founder and CEO of InGel Therapeutics. Did you know that there are more than 250 million people in the world suffering from some sort of blindness due to retinal degenerative diseases? Most of these patients have no treatment, no cure, and they just dread the day when this last ray of light will enter their eyes and they will wake up one day permanently blind. So at InGel, we have one mission. We want to bring back light to these patients using our innovative cell therapy and tissue engineering solutions. Our technology is gene agnostic, has shown tremendous preclinical safety and efficacy, and can be used to treat many different diseases, such as retinitis pigmentosa or dry age-related macular degeneration. So please, if you're interested in learning more about what we do at InGel, come to talk to us afterwards, and I hope you can join us in our journey to bring back light to our patients. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Paul Singh, and I'm the CEO of Intron Labs. Intron is pioneering immunotherapy for the brain. Our scientific co-founders, Dr. Jun He from Harvard Medical School and Dr. Gloria Choi from MIT, recently published in Nature their discovery that certain immune molecules can modulate neural activity. Intron is harnessing this neuroimmune axis to develop novel therapeutics for inflammatory and neurological disorders, beginning with autism. We appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight. Thank you for your support.
Hello, I'm Katerina, the founder and CEO of Pacto Therapeutics. Over 200 million people are suffering from autoimmune diseases, yet there is no cure. Existing treatments are managing symptoms by shutting down the immune system, which causes serious side effects. We are making oral, non-immunosuppressive treatments to treat autoimmune diseases, starting with Crohn's disease, a debilitating disease of the gastrointestinal tract. By restoring a natural process that is disrupted in Crohn's patients due to changes in their microbiome or genetic mutations, our drug candidate successfully reversed symptoms in a mouse model for disease. It worked even better than the standard of care. In the next 2 years, we will optimize our drug candidate to be tested in patients as fast as possible. Thank you.
All right, let's give another hand to all of these amazing venture teams. Awesome work, guys. So I am truly honored to see, the strength of life sciences at Harvard and all across Boston that you guys have been accomplishing. And I am excited and honored to announce the $25,000 winner for the Alumni and Affiliate Health and Life Science track to Aperture Bio. Awesome. And now, last but not least, as we bring it home, the $75,000 award for the Alumni and Affiliate Health and Life Science track goes to InGel Therapeutics.
So as our last winner of the night, how does this feel, Pierre?
Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm just speechless again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I think you can agree what a remarkable group we've seen this evening. I'm blown away by this amazing group of people and their progress. But before I share a few final thoughts to close out the night, I wanted you all to enjoy this short video that highlights our incredible community. So throughout the night, you saw the limitless potential of this community and their commitment to build a better world. On the screen, you see an incredible group of innovators across our community. You also saw a slice of AI-generated mid-journey images that show the work they're doing in a different form. But we're just so proud of them. We can't wait to see what they do next. Please let's give this group and our entire group of finalists and semi-finalists and participants a big round of applause for this year's PIC. So I just want to say a few thank yous before we close and celebrate together. Thank you to all the leaders across the university who support our work, and thank you especially to President Bacow. At your installation address, you said that it is up to us to leave our country and our world a better place tomorrow than it is today. I think we can all agree that Harvard and the Harvard Innovation Labs are surely a better place because of you. Thank you, Larry. When I look back at our time working together, you've been an exemplar of many things, of excellence, of veritas, of opportunity, and of innovation. Let's not forget 2 of our President's Innovation Challenges were done entirely on Zoom together. And we will miss you greatly next year. We're deeply excited to welcome President-elect Gay, but on the bright side, I can confirm your eligibility in our alumni and affiliates track. So we look forward to welcoming you to the stage. A special thank you again to the Bertarelli Foundation for their generous support and the $515,000 in prizes we were able to award to these incredible teams tonight. Thank you to the 300+ judges who selected our finalists and winners and provided invaluable feedback to our teams. The prize money is meaningful, but the feedback and insight and enduring support even more so. Thank you, too, to our experts, our entrepreneurs in residence, mentors, supporters, many of whom are here in the room tonight. We feel lucky to work with so many amazing partners across the university and beyond. A big thank you to our production team at AVFX and everyone who will pull off this amazing event in this amazing space at Claremont Hall. But most of all, before we close, I want to thank our Harvard Innovation staff team who is all over the room tonight. They care deeply. At the heart of everything we're doing is supporting people. They care deeply about these people in this room and beyond and our teams. They put their heart and soul into this work, and again, we're fully in service to students so they can be in service to society. They're working daily to help our people, our teams, our ecosystem make meaningful progress. In looking out beyond this room, innovation at Harvard has never been stronger. And that's also because innovation has never been more important than it is today. So I want to say congrats again to our teams for leading the charge. Thank you again to the viewers who are watching. We hope you're inspired, and we can't wait to see what all of you do next. Wherever you are, here, around the world, we're so grateful you're here with us. For those who are here with us, please come join us at the iLab for a great celebration for food and drinks to continue celebrating this amazing community. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you again for a great evening.